Truth be told, you never gave an explanation why. I don't know, your friends don't know, hell, your wife doesn't even know why you're doing what you do. Congratulations, by the way. Like I said, dog, you've changed.
Oh, so you want to bring up John and the Death Riders and what happened to me? Yeah, mate, look, I haven't forgotten what they did to me. And you better be sure I haven't forgiven them either. I just had to let it go. One of the hardest things I've ever had to do, I've had to let it go, and I've accepted help. They're my training partners now, and I'll be honest with you, the training's working, my neck feels great, my ground game is improving. But seeing as I'm talking about that night in London where they snapped my neck, I got a question that I'd like to ask you, because that night in London, I saw Kenny Omega trying to get in the cage. I saw the Ops trying to get in the cage. I saw Darby Allin trying to get in the cage. Geezer can climb Mount Everest but couldn't climb a cage. No, I didn't see on that night in London who was backstage. You! Where were you? Oh, wait, no, look, I can't get mad at him. He got beaten up, he got attacked, his knee got blown out, needed surgery for his meniscus. I can't be that mad at you. So I sat at home, recovering my neck, could barely pick anything up. Started thinking about where this all started. AEW's all in Texas. Me and you teamed up. We took down the Young Bucks for abusing that power. I had your back, you had my back. But I asked one thing from you that day. I said, we need to go get that belt back. I need help. Hangman needs help. Know what he said? Nothing. So I went down to help by myself. And the end of that night, for me, I ended up in a hospital. I didn't see anything over that match. And then I rewatched the footage, and I see you coming out to help. So now I just got a question for you, because maybe I'm on an island here, guys. But if I say, he's my brother, I love him, no matter what I do, I expect you to run through a brick wall to help me, because I'll do the same for you. So now I'm going to ask you, Swerve, where were you and why didn't you help me? Nah, on second thought, I don't need to hear what you have to say. Because that is bigger than any explanation that I'm going to need from you. I get it. This is your redemption. This is my dream, bruv. I used to work on building sites right outside Wembley Stadium, and I'd watch the football fans go in, the passion that they would have for their team. Every time I went to school, and the teacher, up and down the country, the teacher would say to every 14-year-old boy, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they all said the same thing. I want to kick the winning goal at Wembley Stadium. Bruv, I am one match away from getting my chance to kick that ball. You see, I know that this is the Owen Cup final, but for me, this is the semi-finals for my World Cup. And I know you might look at me as your brother, you might look at me as your friend. Frankly, I don't care. You're a man standing in the way of my dream. You're a man standing in the way of my country's dream. And I know you ain't gonna hesitate to end my dream. So let me tell you, I ain't gonna hesitate to end you, bruv.
Not if I do it first. Last year, I had to stand here in this ring and listen to you tell me that it wasn't my time. You had to say it wasn't your time. You said it was Hangman Page's time. And I agreed with you. I had to sit back and I had to fight with you to defend the Death Riders and take back AEW right where it should be. Get the AEW World Championship off of Jon Moxley and in his hands, and I did that.
Yeah, it works. Well done.
Guess what, Will? Where's Hangman Page now? No. Serious question. Where is he?
I don't know.
Where is he? Because you can't seem to get in touch with him. I haven't seen to talk to him. I haven't heard from him. Hell, he can't even fight for the AEW World Championship anymore. He doesn't have the AEW World Championship anymore. So everything that we did off of your word was for nothing. When I was world champion, I had to let veterans and legends step on my time. Hell, I had to sit home for 6 weeks because some fragile, soft-ass, punk-ass egos got in the way talking. No, I'm not letting it happen for anybody, not even you, Will. I made a career after throwing Molotov cocktails in the system, disrupting plans. It's what I do. It's what I'm good at. That's who I am, and that's who you are, and you respect the hell out of that. Speaking of which, me and you, every time we step in the ring, it's fireworks. We change the conversation of what pro wrestling is now and what it's going to be. And we're going to do it again at Forbidden Door. Whether we are opponents or we are partners, that's what we do. We raise the bar. But funny enough, after these 10 years, man, you know one thing that's been certain, Swerve Strickland victorious over Will Ospreay. You have not been able to beat me in 10 years. Hell, the great Billy Goat Will Ospreay in 2024, that was a tidal wave coming in here at AEW, couldn't beat me. So when I mow over you and I go to Wembley and I win that AEW championship for the second time, maybe then you can come back and challenge for it. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to beat you again and again and again and again. Because right now, this Will Ospreay is not better than me on my worst day with your fragile ass neck.
You want to see fragile?
Oh, holy smokes. Quick right hand right there. I think he hit it, struck a nerve to Strickland. Boy, did he ever. Absolutely. And
this has been the most intense face-to-face I've seen in a long, long time.
with Nana. Giving that chain to Swerve Strickland. This self-styled most dangerous man in AEW.
This is getting out of control, man.
Well, both men extremely passionate. They both were spitting some truth.
Whoa.
Well, Ospreay said these, as we know, the Death Riders are his training partners, so no shock to me that they're coming out here to watch his back. Sorry, Shafir. Daniel Garcia, the Bastard Pack, the Death Riders.
A little discussion going on outside here.
Now surrounding the ring, Swerve Strickland left a lot to think about here.
You're wrong, Will. You really have changed.
Smart move, guys.